Alrighty, last day of the season, so you know what that means. Coaching action. You said you were keen on some that pally action.
Yeah, that's definitely the race I feel more class. I feel more confident in. I think I've played most of my matches ever with Paladin.
Yeah, pally's quite
Again,
good right now. Both Flood and Can Buff are still booming. In Top Legend, we don't see any pallies, so the skill cap is not super high.
I'm more confident with Flap Paladin. I get it. It's a brain dead deck. You kind
No,
of
there's
just
nothing. Even the real brain dead decks are never actually just brain dead. You still have to know how to maximize on them. So even if something feels like it's super silly and super easy to play, there's still some things you could do to maximize on your
and
chances of winning. So
yeah.
you're still
I
gonna be
think that
progressing.
will be a great start to see where I think I'm operating it as best as I can to maybe see latent error you can see. So I think
Okay,
that would be
well,
a
I
great idea.
sent you the best performer right now. It's 61% win rate for the last 3 days from Diamond to Legend and 3,000 games plus, so definitely is the go-to deck. There's also a variant with Leroy in it instead. That one, same win rate, a lot smaller sample size, so I guess that can also work.
You are not prepared!
By the way, guys, there's this new thing on Metafy. It's like Patreon. Uh, right now, if you guys wish to support me, even just for $1 a month, you can also do it just $1 period and cancel it later. There's a huge contest. They're basically giving away free money. So if you guys just subscribe to the $1 package for this month, it would really go a long way. Like literally, if you get 10 supporters, you get like $200 or something insane like that right now. So would really appreciate if somebody would like to join. Should be a jolly good time. Alrighty, against the Demon Hunter, what are you thinking here?
Demon Hunter is very aggressive at the moment, tries to play the whole hand as quickly as possible right before turn 5, pretty much they're out of cards. So the Prismatic Beam could be very helpful with that. I've got a nice 1-drop, stable 2/2, and Toymaster could become very helpful as well. So actually, I'm fairly happy with this hand.
I'd say Captain Theorem is a little bit mediocre. Prismatic Beam going first, normally you would throw it away, but in this case I'm 50-50. Maybe we do hold on to it just because you have a good turn 1. So I think you just remove Captain Theorem. If you
Yeah,
were going
okay.
second, we could have kept the whole thing though.
That's a good
Being
choice.
able to
Yeah,
turn
okay.
4 Captain definitely would help. So basically, when you're in the mulligan phase, you want to ask yourself what
Oh,
are you
yeah.
going to be doing in the first few turns, and are you going first or second? And since we knew we had a good 1-drop, we can also be liberal about holding on to something like Prismatic Beam, but I think Toy Captain would have been too much for a quick matchup like this one. Anyway, Miracle
Okay.
Salesman can go.
One dose solves any problem.
I really hope it ain't lagging, guys.
Seems smooth to me on the stream.
Maybe it's because of jet lag. Must be the name.
Hey.
Okay, he had the coin there, so even though he did have a decent turn here, it's gonna cost him for the future. Well, Hi-Ho is perfect here, and we definitely like
Yeah.
seeing this showdown to combo off with Prismatic Beam soon. Would be a pretty good 4-mana combo soon if he plays a few minions indeed. Okay, he ain't playing shit.
Hmm.
How dare he.
Ah.
Alrighty then. Turn 3 looks softly mediocre.
My initial thought would be mummy into hero power.
That does spend the mana, but we don't have anything that amazing to do next turn either, so I feel like tradabling the Snake Oil right now would be a good idea. Could give you a better current turn with something like Gold Banner, Hypo Mining, or it could at least give you this for next turn, so I think that's far better than just having a hero power. So let's put down the Mermy, because it's stickier. That's gonna be it. Because if you just hero power there, he would have just dealt with it now, wouldn't he? I'm not even sure we should have played this 1-1 now that I said it. I kind of slept on that Sigil of Skydiving, if I gotta be completely honest, because now, if he trades a few, we won't be able to do the good Showdown Prismatics turn. So maybe it would have been smarter to just not play anything that turn or just hero power instead. Just so you make sure you have a good, basically 9-9 on the board next turn.
Oh,
Okay, he's gonna get a good chunk of damage. Sadly, he is trading these. Okay, perfect. He does a value trade here, so he's helping us big time here.
Big time.
So yeah, this is gonna be great. Yeah, definitely looks like the best thing you could be doing right now. This guy has only 3 cards. We are talking about Showdown first, right?
Showdown?
What do you think the turn is?
Oh yeah, of course, because Showdown, then that's gonna reduce
Exactly.
the cost of Prismatic
That's what I
Beam
was
down
talking
to
about
1.
since turn 1,
Yeah,
basically, as soon as we saw the Showdown. So yeah, Showdown first, and then Prismatic. Like, you want to be really thinking about these turns. As soon as you get the cards, you want to ask yourself, what can you do with those cards on what turn? And we basically saw on turn 1 that you are going to have a 4-mana huge combo like this, and that's exactly what we did. Like, obviously, you could have just Prismatic there, but that would have been far worse.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And get some OP
Yeah,
cards
hence
in
why
there.
we kept it in the first place, yeah. Yeah, good shot.
Okay, what do you want to do here?
Okay, so my initial thought would be Flash Sale would be a decent option because it gives the 1 attack plus 2 health, so we could deal with this straight away just by 1 minion and keep everyone else alive. And we could even play the mummy before to get the buff from a Flash Sale.
Yeah, this is what I want to be hearing from you. When you're discussing the turn, you want to be acknowledging the entire play before you do it, because it's obviously a Flash Sale turn. We are playing the Mermy first, yes, then you Flash Sale, but I think we're not going to be trading this. Like, he likes it to get traded because it has Death Rattle, giving him an extra card, whereas now you're going to have Mermy and a 2-4 Divine Shield that doesn't even die to his crap. So we're going to be much happier just ramming him in the mouth. So, Mermy and the Flash Sale is perfect in everything phase. This also gives you a much wider board for next turn with Crusader Aura for everything face. Yes, just go face. So this should be GG next turn. Alrighty. Okay, set trading noises. Can see the buttons right there, buddy. Oh shit, he actually dealt with it, damn. Okay, that's nasty. But doing the trade the other way around would not have helped either, so... It is what it is. Okay. He got pretty lucky there, he literally top decked that, by the way. Okay, what do you want to do here?
Yeah. Okay, 6 mana, so... He's desperate for minions, so I wouldn't consider this at the moment. The Posey.
I would consider the shit out of Pozic right now, because it's such a sticky minion, and if it's not a sticky minion, he's just going to play a couple of free frees, and we don't care about that. Right now, if you set up Mining Casualties and Pozic, this leads you into an amazing Amidas turn afterwards, or heck, even just Lethal with Crusader if things go well for us. So I think you just play both the minions right now and go face.
Okay, yeah. So,
yep,
Posey and the mining, yeah.
And face. So, yeah, you are giving him minions to play, but if he spends his entire turn playing free do-nothings, he's basically dead on boards.
Yeah, good job, because there's nothing you can do.
That's the cool thing about Pozic. So many people sleep on the real potential Pozic gives. Pozic is strong because it's a sticky minion that either gets killed and summons you free freeze, or the opponent literally spends their turn doing nothing, like this guy.
Right now, yeah.
And this guy literally did nothing this turn.
Yeah, I didn't consider. Yeah, what a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to do here?
Definitely, I think Amethyst, because that's going to protect us not only
on
for
the
one
far
turn.
left is where you want to be putting your first taunt on the board because of cleave effects. So far left, go at +2, and everything can go face.
Open your minds to the light.
Would be a damn shame if this guy gets Kurtrus and 0 mana twin slices out of that Syzygy. A damn shame indeed, but God knows we never play around that shit. Hey, thank you very much for subscribe, Skyfall. Why did we not get a notification though? It is beyond me. I have to manually show it. Okay. Order, daddy. It's like a GG to me. Unless he gets 0 outcast right now, that'd be a damn shame. Neat. This game was very losable if we didn't play it optimally, by the way. So,
absolutely,
as you said, not a very high skill-intensive deck, but this game was very losable right now.
I completely agree with you.
So, even just after the first game, you get to notice the little things you need to be thinking about when deciding what's the best line of play in each turn. You're gonna notice 100%. A lot of the times I'm gonna be asking you for the entire turn before you actually start executing it, and the reason behind that is if you actually manage to mentally figure out the turn in your head first, you're also gonna be capable of sequencing it in the best possible order, and you're also gonna be able to see potential downsides, upsides, different lines that could work even better. So that is why it's important to figure out the entire thing in your head first, and then you start throwing cards. Like, if you're going to be drawing cards in the turn, it's usually a good idea to start with that, unless you have a very good reason not to. And if you actually draw into something better, you reevaluate what the rest of the turn looks like, and pivot into that play. So this is why it's so important to remain flexible, because you are going to be seeing a lot of extra potentially better plays that way, and you are going to be able to lean into those instead of the initial okay play we were going for.
Definitely, 100%.
Alrighty,
ready to go for the next one?
Yep.
Okay, against Death Knight.
Okay, Death Knights could be tricky, even though I think we're favored against them mostly. Okay, what are you thinking now?
It is always darkest.
Keeping Righteous Protector, keeping mining casualties. We've got the coin, so I want to keep Toy Captain, chuck the Sea Giant.
I think that's the correct line, yeah. So yeah, you wanna, when you're mulliganing, you basically want to ask yourself what are you going to be doing with those cards. You don't keep them just because they feel nice, you keep them because that's what you're doing in the first few turns, and after that you're gonna draw into something else. Okay, we can already see this guy is running weird shit. Wasn't Noxious Cadaver a blood card before? Pretty sure it was, guess they buffed it or something.
Noxious Cadaver, yeah.
Anyway, I think you just Righteous Protector here. It's not doing anything amazing for us right now, he can just Hero Power into it, but on the other hand, he spends his entire turn Hero Powering if he really wants to deal with it. And he does not want to deal with it, because it really doesn't matter for him. Alrighty. Definitely mining casualties, right?
I would, yeah, mining casualties, without a doubt.
And technically trading right now is pretty mediocre for us.
I would, at this instance, I would go face, because it's a taunt.
The thing is, the Death Rattles out of his silver hands die at the end of his turn, so if you trade him, you are effectively killing 2 minions. Yeah, he is gonna make some trades with him anyway. But it is gonna be a little bit wonkier for him this way, I think. So I think the 1/1 still kills a Death Rattle instead.
So go for one of the
Death
Rattles?
Rattle, silver hands. Yes. It's usually not a bad idea. That's all for this turn. It's usually not a bad idea to be trying to squeeze in as much phase damage as you can when there's insequential trades on the board. But in this case, you're basically killing a 2/2. But he is obviously going to be making the trades. But as you can see, his entire board is dead now, and he's going to have to rebuild it. Okay, that gave him a lot of corpsicles. I used to call corpsicles before the card corpsicles came down. Now I gotta say something else, because this means something completely different now. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'll be completely honest, I'm stuck at that situation. Worst case now, I would have do Showdown just to get rid of the taunts. But then I give him 3/3/3s for free. So
I mean,
that doesn't...
Showdown would be very, very bad for you right now. Like,
yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Showdown is something you play when it allows you to play a Sea Giant. In that case, it could have been a potential play. It's also okay to play an empty board Showdown if you already have Crusader Aura, but right now we have nothing of the sort. And
No,
not
exactly.
only are you doing a mediocre turn that way this turn, you're also costing yourself a potentially huge turn later if you manage to top deck some of those cards. So you're just gonna Mermy Hero Power here. It's sad, but it also probably leaves you with a minion to Toy Captain next turn with the coin. So I think
Hero
that's all you do.
Power and Mummy?
Yes.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, Prismatic one time, please. Now it would be an okay showdown, because you basically give him a single for a couple for you.
Yes.
Is the alternative still better for us? Like, if you Toy Cap and tear him, this board is going to be pretty bad for this guy if I see it clearly. If you showdown, what is he going to be working with? If we kill the 1/3s, why the hell are we not hearing my fucking stream alerts, man? What the fuck? I think it's Coin Toy Captain better here. We're just leaving him with way too much damage if you just showdown. So Toy Captain the thing, and Mermy attacks into the 3/2. This way he basically needs to trade everything into the taunt if he wants to really trade it. Right now, this Terran would have been a little bit better on the far left. The reason behind that is, as soon as you hero power, this taunt is going to be in the middle. And Death Knight does have access to cards with Cleave, like Hollow Hound, for instance. And also, it's always just a good idea to be trying to isolate your taunts like that, because even if you're not playing a class that doesn't have Cleave cards, they can still discover it, or you're just downright just going to forget when you're playing against an actual class that does indeed have
so like always
like
taunts to the left.
First taunt goes on the left, second taunt goes on the far right. This way, if the opponent has a cleave card, he only cleaves 2 minions max. Hey, look at that.
Gotcha.
This guy skipped his entire turn. Let's fucking go.
Nice. Okay.
What do you want to do now?
Showdown would be nice now. He would, again, only get 1. We get 3. And we've got 2 spare mana. That's not ideal.
I think I like it well enough, honestly. I was also considering a potential Miracle Flash Sale, but feel like the Flash Sale is just going to be much better next turn, because you're going to have a lot more stuff on the board. So yeah, play the Showdown. The 3/4 kills the 3/2. The 3/3s rush down the 1/3s. That is not a 3/3, man. That is not even a rush. Okay, kill the taunts with the rushers and kill 1/3. And just the hero power is fine, yeah. So yeah, you did not want to attack with your 3/6 into the taunt there. Like, that's what we have rushers for. You wanna really try to maximize your stuff, man. This taunt should have gone face.
Oh, one. Oh, sorry. Where did I go wrong there? Ah, yeah, because I then had the spare Russia. Okay, yeah.
I mean, attacking with a taunt minion, you're only gonna do that if there's some really important minion left on the board, something like a Ziliax, something like a Gold Banner, that kind of deal. But just attacking for the sake of it, that was definitely not the way. How's it going, brother, man? Welcome to
And
the
that's why
stream,
we
my
lost
guy.
it now. Yeah. And that's why I asked you for help.
Yeah. Again, reminding you guys, if you want to really support me, just a single dollar support tier on Metafy right now is gonna be huge, because they have a huge contest going on, and it's really gonna help out. Okay, this Reska is a bit annoying here, but nothing too bad. I think we should just go wide. Let's go wide and play the 1-mana Miracle Salesman.
Against the 6/2, correct?
1-mana Miracle Salesman. That is not a Miracle Salesman. There you go.
Sorry.
Miracle Salesman. I guess it could go into Reska, why not? But no, go into a 3/2 with it. Throw a Captain into a 3/2. 4-mana Flash Sale. The 3/3s attack. I mean, the 4/4s attack into the taunts, the rest goes face.
Time is running out.
There we go. He is gonna steal something, hopefully not one of the rushers, but if it's like that, shouldn't matter much. Hey, look at that, Hollow Hound. As you noticed, first taunt goes on the left, and you got punished. So
Yep.
this is the exact situation I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
I'm happy it
Fully-
got represented to you, so you can really remember
Fully
it
see
next
it
time.
now. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That
The
makes
guy
such
visualized
a difference.
it. This guy's a paid actor right now, helping us
Yeah,
with
paid
the
actor.
lesson. And where are we gonna play Amidas this time?
To the left.
Exactly. Let's do that then. Go with the +2.
Will not forsake.
Would be a damn shame if this guy top decks Primus or has it straight up.
Open your minds to the
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. He has
Oh.
a freaking lifesteal on the board. So at this
Okay.
point, I mean, we can still do it. Yeah, still trade it, because this thing only takes 2 damage anyway. So this was actually the way we were gonna do it anyway, so trade. It only takes 2 damage because of Amida's passive. There you go. So yeah, you definitely didn't want to leave him with a Hollow Hound on the board like that. If he had his Titan to suck on your Titan, he would have been able to cleave all 3 minions and heal back with 9. So that would have been very bad for you. Okay, easy game, easy life.
And just finish it now.
Yep. So yeah, again, a lot of teachable moments in this game. Taunt,
Big
far
time.
left,
Big time.
because as soon as you generate a minion, like a hero power, flash sale, all of that nonsense, it goes on the far right, and your the taunt we played on the far right, who was isolated, is no longer isolated, and this guy managed to cleave. And yeah, I'm not sure what was the thought process behind trading with your Therum there. I think you just got confused or something, but definitely taunt minions. They have a taunt for a reason. The opponent needs to trade into them. If you don't have a very good reason to be trading with a taunt, it's the easiest minion to go face with, you know, especially when you have rushers on the board.
Again, one of those rules. I didn't know. Well, yeah, I didn't know. Simple as that. Okay, it makes a lot more sense now thinking about it. And
I will
yeah,
be doing a
of
guide
course.
about trading in Hearthstone very soon.
Ooh,
It's gonna be
that
on
would be-
Metafy, like a lesson kind of deal.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, so it should be out in the next couple of weeks.
Thank
Still
God
not
I
sure if
will
I should record it into a video or just leave it as a written document. But maybe I'll still record it.
I think a video would be amazing because reading is one thing, seeing like you in action.
Well, that's the thing.
Completely
It's not really
different.
going to be so much in action. It's going to be me talking about it. But yeah, I will try to overlay some
Yeah,
visual aids.
even if it's against a Hearthstone bot, just to see
Mm.
then the thinking mechanism while you're moving against certain opponents
Exactly.
makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I will really need to dig deep to make those situations. But I think I will just create myself something like Hearthstone Sand Mode, like in Canva or something. Like get some PNG cards so I can really do whatever the hell with them. So I can visualize what I'm trying to say instead of trying to mimic situations in games or just having to dig through tons of gameplay videos to really find some teachable scenarios that describe what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it will be out soon. Okay, against the mage. That is a very sick combo you have in your hand. It's a turn 4 AoE basically, and this guy is probably gonna be Elemental Mage. But I'm not sure if we can straight up hold on to something like this, especially with a 7-drop instead of a 1-drop in the hand. So honestly, I think I would consider
I'm
throwing everything.
tempted to get rid of all of it.
Maybe holding on to Showdown straight up is not the worst idea. Let me double check. Going
Against the
first,
mage.
Showdown is
Yo, what's cracking?
still up. I think you only hold on to Showdown. Hey, thank you very much for the subscribe.
Okay,
Get some.
it's rank 7. Keep rate
Something
is
along
only
those lines, and this is
11%.
supposed to be a matchup where it's gonna be board centric. So yeah, hold on to the Showdown. If he starts swarming us with a bunch of 1-2s, 3-2s, that kind of deal, having a Showdown up your sleeve could help.
Okay, getting Gorgonzola
Subscriber
is
of the day.
yep, perfect. So obviously him first.
One dose solves any problem.
Okay, what the hell is this guy? It's not Elemental Mage, apparently. Could be some weird Highlander nonsense. The Showdown is probably not going to be super Da Vinci for us. Okay, what do you want to do here?
I at the moment tend to go because I don't know what it is just for hero power.
You're thinking about trading this 1-1?
In then the future 3 turn where I'm gonna put Gorgonzola down, yes.
I
With
don't
my
think it's going to
1/1.
help us much if we trade this. It's a 1-1 do nothing. Worst thing he can do with it is attack into our 2-2 or into a 1-1, and kind of doesn't matter. I think we just hero power and go face and let him go
Yeah, this is
what
what I
he
meant.
wants to do. Just
Now,
hero power.
pausing,
Like, the
hero
righteous
power.
doesn't do shit for us right now.
That's what I meant. Like putting hero power down.
Yeah, hero
Just-
power, yes, but I kind of thought you meant you want to trade 2-2 into a 1-1.
No!
Which
Oh
that
god, no!
isn't
God, no!
worth. Yeah,
No.
okay.
Especially not with his hero power being a 1 cost. So
Okay, what do you want to do here?
I would now put him down. The earlier, the higher value I get from it.
Not only is Gorgonzormo gonna give you more value in the long run, but also, realistically, when choosing what you want to be doing on each turn, unless you have a very good reason to, it's usually a good idea to use the expensive cards on curve, because the cheaper cards can help you curve out in the long run better. Like, you can fit in the 1-drop into basically any turn in the future. The 2-drop can help you for a turn 5 with a 3-drop, something along those lines. So, yeah, in this case, it's obviously Gorgonzormo. But it's also usually the correct way to go, unless you're just trying to go wide for some pretty good buff turn or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, if we had already the 4 the quest things in our hand, I might think differently. But
well,
right
in
now,
this particular case, just because it's Gorgonzormo, I think it's always going to be the play like that, isn't it? What do you want to do here?
It might be very stupid, but I think I want to put down Pozic. Pozic?
Pozic is an okay play. I'm wondering if we have a massive play with Delicious Cheese and Hi-Ho though, because you do have Flash Sale, and if you manage to stick the Flash Sale on 6 minions, that would be huge.
That would be huge.
There's obviously the slim chance of this shit giving you Doomsayer, which is gonna be super dumb. I have honestly never seen a Doomsayer out of my cheeses, but I have seen other people get him. I think I would go with the cheese here. This guy is not supposed to have much in terms of AoE this early, so I think we try our luck with Delicious Cheese. Quickly.
Cheese, and then what?
Play the cheese and let's see what randomly happens, quickly. Okay, play the 2-mana Kaiho, go fast with everything and rush the 2-2. Quickly, yes. Go fast with everything, Kaiho.
And then what?
Kaiho, 2-mana Kaiho. What the hell, man? Took you a while there. Got me ready for a second. I'm always trying to tell you the mana cost and the name of the cards, so you have an easy time finding it. Okay, perfect. He did not deal much.
So right now I'm already thinking Flash Sale.
What'd you say?
I'm already now thinking putting down Righteous Protector on the left, and
that's
then
exactly what we want.
Flash
And
Sale.
Righteous goes on the far left because Flash Sale generates a taunt on the far
Puts
right.
it on the right, yeah.
Mages, against mages, you could consider positioning your mid minions as well. Everything here goes face. We don't care about anything other than his mouth. But mages do have access to the spell that freezes a minion and its neighbors. So the way you play around something like that is you try to play your biggest attack minions as far away as possible. So if you, let's say, had your Sea Giants right now, you would play them on the far left middle and far right middle, so you still have your taunts on the far left, far right, but your 8/8s would be separated by the smaller minions, so he cannot freeze all three at the same time.
Okay. Oh wow, that's really good to know.
Yeah, I think I will be making another guide like the trading guide for positioning, because everybody tells me nobody else has literally said a word about positioning in Hearthstone. Like, I've even seen pros position like absolute dog water. And it's fucking funny, you know, like basic shit like isolating your taunts, putting your location in the middle, that kind of deal really goes a long way in today's day and age where there's so much cleave in the game. Not so much cleave, but there was a time where Hollow Hound was in every DK deck. There was a time where Ignis was super popular and he can discover you a cleave weapon. All of these little things definitely buy you advantages here and there. Okay, we're against the Warrior. Not a great
get rid
matchup.
of Sea Giant. I kind of would like to hold off Amethyst.
Why would you hold on to Amethyst against the Warrior? Is there a reasoning behind that? I think you only keep the 2 mana and the 3 mana.
Okay.
Amethyst is literally never a keep, if you ask me.
Okay.
Especially against the control class. Honestly, I unironically was thinking about considering the Sea Giant, because against these guys, a super early Sea Giant could help, and right now this is a super early Sea Giant potential play. Hold up. If you coin out your gold banner right now, odds of it sticking are kind of decent. I think I'd do it even though we don't have an amazing turn 2 without it, but he is going to draw you a card right now, and you're also going to top deck, so odds of you getting a 2-drop are decent.
What's the odds that this is going to be the cooking line?
Who?
I've got a feeling that might be the cooking one.
Again, who?
Where you multiply your cooks.
Oh, there you go. Easy draft,
thank you very much.
Thanks, guy. Aw, you shouldn't have. No, really, what the fuck?
Okay, never mind.
Well, mining casualties, 8/8 trades, 1-2
mining
faces.
casualties.
Yep. This guy played a game. I had a feeling that Sea Giant is gonna be MVP. I just didn't know this way it's gonna be.
No, so it's not the cook one.
Looks like Highlander to me. Again, what is this book, man?
Yeah.
Like the.
I can show you in 2 seconds. It's a really fun deck.
Okay, what do you want to do here?
Right, so I don't have a turn 4 lined up, so I don't want to use Muster. Definitely no Showdown. Righteous Protector seems right, but I want to put down Hi-Ho to get the spell.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated, man. Right now, Kaiho on the far left and Righteous after that on the far left as well would be the best thing you could be doing right now. And you go face with everything else. We are drawing with the gold banner again, so we probably will get something decent. And this board is sticky. Like, if you just mustered there, the board would have been dead to literally just the Bladestorm, and most of it is gone.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
now, a lot of it remains. Also, the reason why we position this way is not only is your taunt isolated, but you're also having a buffer minion that even if it gets cleaved, it's not even dying right now, and you also protected your gold banner from any cleave potential this way, you know?
Good shot. Good shot. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, what do you want to do now?
Now I'm considering, am I going to start to overdraw if I put another gold panna down?
Suffering from success, almost.
I would probably, at the moment, my thought is Murray and Hero Power.
I'd still gold banner, man. Like, we're drawing
Okay.
we're gonna draw 3 cards, but you're still gonna have like 8. And also, it's not like we're a combo deck. We really want to draw
No,
into our
true.
buffs right now, so we can get this
Yeah.
game before this guy starts removing the shit out of us. So
Yeah.
gold banner on the
Good
far
point.
right, hero power, face everything. We are trying to get our buffs as soon as we can, and this is the best way. Right now, he could have a brawl, obviously, that'd be a bitch, but it's not the worst.
Hey.
There you go. And now he's gonna have the brawl, isn't he?
That only happened because of the second gold panna.
Well, you were gonna top deck it naturally next turn anyway, but... Okay. A lot of these
And
idiots
you
die
forced
now.
it.
But still, we are quite well on the board. No Bladestorm, bitch. There you fucking go. Next turn he casts Sanitize with 4 damage. Does he have a next turn? Right now you have 19 damage showing. Well, we go for it. And you can
So,
also play a maybe even the Mermy instead.
Oh, I would have put the Righteous Protector on the right-hand side and then go...
Right now, just because you saw this guy sanitizing, forging, you gotta know for a fact that's sanitized. This guy's Highlander. Like, you can't be running things like Garage Gift, Dirty Rat, Shield Block, and Bellowing Flames without being Highlander. So the other Forge card this guy has access to is Sanitized, so that's 4 damage AoE next turn guaranteed. So, kinda doesn't matter, but Mermy right now is more dispensable, I'd say. So put down the Mermy, 4 mana Crusader Aura, and face everything. And this leaves you with a single idiot on the board that could potentially give you lethal next turn. We are still drawing a good amount of cards. Alrighty, we're 3 off lethal as it stands. You do have Muster for Battle, so 2 off lethal. Flash Sale unplayable. There's Sanitize. You are gonna draw an...
What do you mean with 3 of... sorry, what do you mean with 3 of lethal, because we had like 14?
Yeah, you have a I mean, we know that everything dies except Mermy, and we know we have a Crusader Aura active, so right now... Well, actually, he also gained armor, so whatever. Okay. What do you want to do now?
I would try to re-establish the board by putting Muster down.
You're not wrong.
Muster
But
and then
also,
Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola right now might be worth it for us, because it is going to build an appealing board still for us.
Yeah, so
So
Muster and Gorgonzola?
No Muster, I think.
Okay.
I think you Gorgonzola, Hero Power, and Righteous. On the far left. It's come to know. Hero Power and Righteous on the far left. And face. Okay, right now any meaningless board for this guy is equal death, so he has to answer everything every time. So what we did here is we loaded up the Gorgonzormo, we still built a respectable board, and we still left ourselves with something to build a respectable board for next turn in the form of Muster for Battle. Okay, that doesn't bode well for him, unless he has Aftershock. Doesn't. Stop it, bruh. You're embarrassing yourself. Okay. So we have 6 showing. With another Crusade Aurora, that becomes 10. So it's literally 1 off with Muster for Battle, huh? Hold up.
Options.
That's not there either. It's turn 8 for him next turn. Really feels like he's running on fumes. Let's go 3 mana Muster.
3 mana Muster with Zeliax?
I think it's still gonna be Crusade Aurora. 3 mana Muster.
3 mana Muster into Crusade Aura?
I think so, yes. Let's do it. Place everything, weapon included. Okay, we're almost there. If he wants to gain armor, it's gonna cost him about a life. Okay, that's mildly annoying. Is it a full clear? I don't think it is. But with his face, he is gonna be able to survive this fight. Okay, good news is we have the Showdown combo. It's gonna help you land the Giant and Prismatic. Bad news is he's not dead. Okay, it's turn 9 for him next turn. He still doesn't have access to Reno. So at least you got that going for you. So let's play the 3 mana. Technically, we could even try our luck with Delicious Cheese for some lethal out. Is there even a charge minion at 3 mana? Probably not. So play the 3 mana Showdown. Showdown. That is not Showdown, bro. Fuck. 3 mana Showdown. That is not that was not 3 mana, and it was not a Showdown.
No, and it wasn't 3 mana, and it wasn't Showdown.
It was not the case. Let's play the 3 mana Showdown still. Now you can put down the 0 mana Giant as well. That is not a Giant. There you go. And 3 mana Prismatic Beam. And face. But definitely did not want to be dropping the cheese right now. The cheese was your refill if this guy has another answer right now.
Sorry. Yeah. You were talking about cheese and then you...
I was. Yeah. And
my
then
bad.
I talked about something else. I talk about a lot of things. You just gotta I'm trying to take you on a journey, okay? This is not guaranteed for him, so we should be surviving on the board.
And
hopefully it's with a big minion that doesn't die.
Happen.
Okay. Fucking dies, so he kills it for free. Fuck. Shit. Gains even more armor. And this is why you wanted a cheese, because right now we don't have jack shit in terms of playing. You literally don't have anything to do right now. I think best you can do here would be the hero power and use your 5 mana toy cap and tear him on it.
Yeah.
Do it. On the far left. The other left. And you can use the 1 mana tear him on the far left for real this time. And use it on his 0-2 so we can make it into a killable minion for the weapon. And kill it because it's gaining too much for him. And now you just gotta hope he does not have any more answers, because we don't have any more questions. So yeah, with decks like yours, when you're facing control decks like his, you basically want to give him board after board after board so they can stop kicking at some point and you can close the game like that. Okay, he's desperate. Reno is out of the equation. GG. And as long as you don't get triple bombed right now.
We should be
The odds are slim, but never
okay-ish.
zero, especially in a bullshit game like Hearthstone. Got him. Cool. But yeah, see how literally so many little things we were doing in order to really maximize our odds. And at some point they stopped answering. This guy had more than the average answers. Like, he literally had every single early game answer he could have asked for. But we just kept
100%.
we kept asking over and over again until he stopped kicking.
Okay, that was that was a lot more to yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying
The-
to
the-
really give you the full experience here. Like, I could just tell you the play so you don't get confused mid play. But I'm really trying to tell you why we're doing the things we're doing and why we're not doing the other things. The reason why we didn't want to play the cheese there is because you already had a substantial board that was either killing him or it was getting killed. Like, that board either was gonna stick or it was getting deleted no matter how big it was. So we did not want to make it bigger than we already had it. Technically, we could have just not played the showdown turn still, but he did have... What did he have? The Prismatic Beam did delete some good stuff, if I remember correctly. So the showdown Prismatic combo was definitely a lot better because it also had a Sea Giant, and also your cheese was going to fester one more turn, so you would have had a 4 mana board instead, which is a lot more likely to be... with death rattles or just downright be harder to kill. So that's why we're gonna build a bunch of free frees and an 8/8. Like, how does a warrior remove that? Not very easily.
I think my mistake is I'm kind of thinking my own thoughts, like, okay, what should I do? What should I do? Then verbalize to you. Then you give me the advice. Kind of then thinking, okay, what's the difference? Time is running out. I'm in trouble. Do it quickly.
It would be I like that you're giving your thoughts first, but then when you hear my thoughts, you gotta go and play the thing and visualize it and really see why this is the better play.
Yeah.
And only then you can start thinking how was that gonna go compared to what you were thinking, so you don't get confused like this. Because we only have 1 minute and 15 seconds each turn, aside from the first one, which is 45.
Apart from the first one, is 45 seconds.
So yes, you want to be using the time to execute, and during his turn, you're going to have a bit more time to reflect on what happened, and you're also going to have the benefit of downloading this Twitch VOD afterwards as well, so you can go over it as much as you want and really compare what's happening, you know? So yeah, I want to continue like this. You tell me what you think, I tell you what I think, and then I tell you what we're doing, and you're doing it. And then you can reflect on what's happening and why.
100%.
There we go. Let's keep that.
How many wins was that? There was...
I think that was our third win.
Third or fourth?
Well, we won against the Demon Hunter, we won against this Warrior, and against the Death Knight is what I remember.
Okay, 2 more, and then I'm gonna drop 5 gifts up.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you. But honestly, it would be probably far better in terms of revenue for me if you just joined the Metafy thing for, like, even the $15 on Metafy. I'm literally gonna see $15 out of it. Whereas on Twitch, like 5 subs cost you like 25, and I'm gonna see like 10 out of that. It's literally insane how much Twitch is taking.
There is no option. I've already told you I will join that. The other thing is now for your community.
We appreciate you. Alrighty, against the Warlock. What do you think we're facing here?
Oof. Fast moving deck.
Quiz time. There are 3 Warlock meta decks right now. Which are they?
Pain, Fatigue, and I forgot the third one.
Hand Warlock, Hand Wheel Warlock is out there again.
Yeah.
But we are definitely expecting this guy to be quick, and even if we weren't, the benefit of your deck is you usually play the same way anyway, so it doesn't matter as much.
At the moment, I just want to get away with the Toy Captain.
Yeah, I think we removed the Toy Captain here. If Gorgonzormo was a 1-drop, we could have kept the whole thing, honestly, but like this, I'd rather have some chances to get
Keep
a
the
1-drop.
Keep the 2, yeah.
So just remove Therum. Okay, that's not
Okay,
horrible.
decent.
Would have been even
decent
more
call.
decent if you were going second, but we're not.
Job's done.
Okay.
Well met.
Skipping turn 1 is not the worst thing in the world for your deck. Like, yeah, it's not optimal, but it's acceptable. Okay, what are you thinking we're against?
Definitely pain, I think.
It's not guaranteed, actually, because Insanity also runs this, but I think we can strike
Yeah.
out
Okay.
Hand Warlock out of the equation.
Oh yeah, 100%. So I would go right now with mining.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It sits better on the board. Hi-Ho just dies there
Because
miserably.
I've got 2 1 or 3 1/1s. It
Hmm.
trades better than my Righteous Protector.
Yeah, and we could also not trade at all. Like, we are the ones that benefit from going white on the board, not him. So we might even just ignore him. Okay, he's not
No,
ignoring us,
no.
however. That was indeed the
No.
correct line for him.
That was a bad trade. Anyway, okay. Oh, I tempted. I'm tempted to go Hi-Ho and Righteous Protector to create a board.
Problem is, these idiots are dying at the end of the turn. But you're not wrong to be thinking that line. I'm trying to figure out if this is more beneficial to us than developing Gorgonzormo right now, because I feel like we are going to run out of gas on turn 5.
Yeah, that was
Whereas
my
if
other
you
option.
Gorgonzormo this turn, next turn we could straight up play the cheese and Righteous so you can protect yourself, and the turn after a flash sale would be huge like that. I think I'm leaning towards Gorgonzormo here.
Okay.
Because this might allow you to even drop Sea Giant next turn. Like, 2-mana cheese discounts your Giant by 3. And if this guy keeps on developing, it might work out. Play the Gorgonzormo and also attack your idiots into his 4-4. Both of them attack into the 4-4 because they die at the end of the turn. And there's also the added disadvantage for you if you actually drop this guy low enough. He's going to be able to drop a couple of 8/8s and heal back to 15 soon. So you want to be real careful how much damage you actually deal against Warlocks, because if you drop them low enough, they can explode against you.
Okay. Due to his board establishing quite a substantial amount of attacks, I would go Hi-Ho, and whatever the cheese
I think I
gives
still
me.
remain on the cheese plan, honestly. The cheese can give you some taunts or rushes or something.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be wide, so even if they're just 2/2s, he's probably gonna want to trade them because he knows what we do around turn 4, so play the cheese. Nothing. Now the question is, do we want a Righteous Protector? And the answer is, duh. It's gonna work out pretty well for you here because it cog blocks both his big minions. Play the Righteous on the far left, and the 3/3 kills his 4/2.
Sorry,
My left.
I heard it.
Kill the
after
4/2.
you. 4/2.
Yep. There we go.
Sorry.
So now both his idiots attack into your taunt. This is not a matchup where this is gonna matter, your positioning or anything like that, but like I said, if you don't position like this against the ones that don't matter, you're not gonna position against the one that does matter.
So right now, is there a difference of putting it to the left or to the right?
Like I said, in this matchup it doesn't.
Okay,
but as soon as next turn happens, if this taunt is still alive for some reason, as soon as you flash sale, both taunts are next to each other, so he can cleave 3 minions.
Yeah, of course, yeah, I get, yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Putting flash sale down and then, putting salesman down and then flash sale.
Let me think.
I think so too. I think it's just the best. Whip it out. It's pretty sad that this Sea Giant is always just a turn away from us. Okay, right now, it might not be the brightest idea to go face as much as we could.
I would like to trade the 3-4 into the 4-3.
I'm down with that line. 3-4 into the 4-3, 4-4 into the 3-2, and 4-4 can go face. And what we did here is, you drop him to 10, but since his giant got nerfed to 8 mana to cost 0 right now, he has to have a 1 mana deal 3 damage or something in order to drop 0 mana giants and also heal back to 15. Odds of him having those cards are not exactly amazing, but somehow they always have them now, don't they?
It always happens if I play against you.
Yeah. Okay, he has 4 damage sad. Let's see what else he got. Stop.
There it is.
Easy. Did not have the 15. Okay, that went so well. Let's do one more and we can take a little bit of break.
You advise is ridiculously... you can't put a price on it.
I've been around the block for a while. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I still remember back in the day when I first started streaming, there was this Bulgarian pro that offered me to do a collab with me. It was basically him coaching me, let's face it. I was a scrub back then. Like, I was just like 10,000 legend-ish, some kind of deal like that. And we were playing this deck. It was basically a combo OTK kind of style deck. And I literally always played it for the combo OTK. Like, in my mind, I always had to do the combo to win the game. And when I played with him, he literally opened my eyes to so many win conditions that deck had. Like, I literally could have just tempoed the shit out of people. I literally could have just not die long enough and they lose like that. But in my mind, I just kept all the combo cards over and over again, just because in my head, that was the way you played a game.
It worked together.
So now with you seeing all the little things I'm thinking about now when I actually know what I'm talking about, it's a lot,
massive.
A lot different. Okay, we're against the rogue. We're going second. What are you thinking? Quickly?
I'll be completely honest. I would like to keep it all.
I think you would only keep both the 2 drops. I don't even know what rogue this is anymore, so just keep the 2 drops, I'd say. We would have kept the Toy Captain Terram if you had a good 1-drop to play on 1, but with the hand we had there, I think we were gonna coin out a 2-drop and then play another 2-drop, because technically when you're on the coin, 2 drops are 1-drops for you, you know?
I was terrified of being a Pirate Rogue.
But in this case, I think we're just Miracle Salesman, yeah.
Salesman.
What'd you say? What kind of rogue is this?
Pirate.
Who?
Thinking. Let's see.
Yeah, because right now I don't know what rogue exists anymore, because Miracle is definitely dead. He could be using the new Adora bullshit, but what do you include it in? Oh, it's some kind of pirate, okay.
Pirate Rogue. Hence why I wanted to keep the Bockley, because suddenly...
I have not seen a single pirate rogue this season, man, like...
You're not with the peasants below legendary.
Yeah, I'm down with the plebs now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I would want to put a high-low down purely for the point I want to get a kill to get my spells.
It's not a bad thing to want right now, but this guy sets up the boat right now, and the mining casualties is going to be a bit more flexible for us, I'd say. I think we played a mining casualties. And
okay.
I think you do make the trade with the 2-2 right now.
Okay.
It sounds silly, but this is a very high impact minion, and this guy could have an easy removal for it somehow. Like, I literally don't know what this guy is running, so we are going to have to be a bit more cautious. But you definitely do not want to allow a tribe deck to be doing tribe shit. Okay, he ain't doing tribe shit. How's it going, Sandrafe? New Rainbow Mage with Rella. I have not seen anything else so far. It was actually Puyol Legend, chill out. But yeah, we've done quite a few streams with Morgalot as well. He was a Control Warrior god. He definitely helped me on my Control Warrior game back in my day. Okay, this guy is pretty desperate, it seems. He does not have what he usually wants to be having in his deck. You don't normally Shadow Step Worthless Kajamite, but I guess he really wants to get some good stuff. Okay, what do you want to do here?
I would right now coin out Boogie Down.
I'm down with it. Definitely is worth. If you did not top this Boogie Down, I think we would have gone Hi-Ho Gold Banner or just double Hi-Ho, but Boogie Down right now is pretty good. We definitely want to be killing the boat. And honestly, since this 1/1 is also dying... Actually, I think the Ghoul can attack the 3/2, but the 1/1 Death Rattle can just go face. Just for the slim chance of you top decking a buff. Because right now this 3/1 is dead on board due to the taunt. He could have discovered himself some AoE, but we're not gonna lose too much sleep over this 3/1 going face a turn.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Like, if you just had a Silverhand Recruit right now, we would have done the trade probably, but since it's a Death Rattle Silverhand Recruit, it's a bit more valuable, so we'd rather retain the Death Rattle on it.
Given up.
Wouldn't be too surprised.
The major wave of 1/1s just too much for him.
He has come to the realization he is completely outclassed.
Anyway, what have you had for dinner today?
Haven't had dinner yet, but we will have some lamb. It's what the hell? It's
lamb.
5 p.m. for me, man. What do you mean?
Ooh. Slow roasted?
No idea. We're gonna go to my wife's parents. They're gonna be doing some lamb action.
Nice.
Ready.
Okay.
This guy literally skipped his turn, just raiding party, didn't even come with, poor bastard. What do you want to do?
I would trade the mummy and then put down the muster.
When you're addressing your turn, the first thing you want to be doing is acknowledging what cards you will be using.
Okay.
Because if you do indeed go for the muster play, it would be far superior to just trade your mouth into the free
I
one.
trade myself with a muster.
But
yeah,
I'm not sure we're going that line. I think you'd rather get the card draw action going with Gold Banner and maybe a Hi-Ho on the board. Because, like you said, we want to get the spell action going. And the Hi-Ho draws you extra cards right now. Hi-Ho gives you the potential to start drawing soon. So I think you play both the 2-drops. Mummy makes the trades quickly. What is this positioning, man? And also, why the fuck is the taunt on the far right to begin with? Oh, because it was from Boogie Down. But there was no reason for you to play Gold Banner on the far right now. Hey, there you go. There's your buff.
Oh yeah, of course, because now I give the options of damaging.
And you gave it to the class that discovers every single card in the game, so the argument that the rogue doesn't run the cleave does not exist this time.
Yeah, but okay, so taunts always to the right, never put anything past that.
Far left, if it's already to the right, make sure to keep it that way, unless it cog blocks a potential better play, like, let's say, a 5-drop cheese or something. Like, don't religiously try to isolate the taunt. If it interferes with a very good play, you still probably go for the play, but in this case, there was not a single reason in the world to play it the way we did. Okay.
I would go, first of all, snake oil, just to see what I'm going to get.
Get extra information here first. Let's see it. Okay, that does not
change now I'm going to go flash sale.
Exactly, flash sale is happening, and
everything to face.
Death Rattle can make the trade. Or actually, the Hi-Ho technically could make the trade, so you actually have it on demand. As soon as this guy plays a minion against you, you are going to be able to trade it and draw extra Holy Spell, and we know both the Holy Spells that are left are buffing. So I think we are going to sacrifice the 1 extra damage just so we can get the Divine Shield off. So but on the other hand, I think still the 2 free trading is better. Yeah, the 2 free Silverhand makes the trade. And face everything else. But it's still a consideration here, but just because you're against a random bullshit class that can have any AoE in the world, It's probably still better for us to remain sticky on the board, so with the Divine Shield, you're going to be left with an extra minion.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Sometimes I tend to overcomplicate things, you know?
No, it's even good to hear that you rethink your thoughts. It's really good to hear.
Yeah, you want to really get the pros and cons in your head. It gets a little bit tedious from time to time, but that's how you master the game, I guess. Like the biggest advice to newer players I can give is just take 5 extra seconds before you start throwing cards.
Oh,
Just give
really want.
yourselves those 5 extra seconds, and you're gonna start seeing plays you've never seen before. Is that on board? Neat. Okay, let's take a 5 minutes break and come back strong. Right back. Yeah. I went as much as a
Okay, another
19
mage.
win streak with some people.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna break it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what are you thinking here?
Well, 2/1 drops ain't great. Definitely, I'm gonna chuck the Titan back, and I would chuck the Mummy back.
Exactly. I like that you're thinking about 1-drops not being great together, because you only need 1-drop. One drop, technically. So you can curve out better later, and not to mention we have things like Boogie Down in this deck, so it
Ooh.
goes double in a deck like this. Okay, we are curving. We are against the
And
mage,
we're
potentially
curving-
of the
curving
elemental
great.
kind. Yeah, whip it out.
One dose
Unzip it and whip it.
any problem.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Okay, well, the line
Um,
remains. Who the fuck runs Armor Vendor is the real question, though. This guy must be some
yeah.
kind of control mage, so expect the unexpected.
Haven't seen that card for a long time. I
Mhm.
would chuck Mining down right now, and I'm kind of tempted to run into the Mining Vendor.
I kinda am as well, but it's probably not a great idea. Would be a shame if this guy clears the 2/2 with a spell right now, but if that's his idea of spending his turn, I guess it's not the worst. I think you just ram it face still, and mining casualties. He does have some pretty decent trades into the R1 ones right now, but I'd still
That's
rather...
why I thought as a 1/3 you've got.
Okay, he makes the trade
Yeah.
for us. Thanks, man.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
That was his idea of a good turn, so we managed to cheat out extra damage to his face.
Right now, I would chuck Gorgonzola down, and then trade one of the minions into the other minion, and then go face with the ghoul.
In this case, trading is meaningless for you. Like, what's he gonna do? He's gonna trade it for us. There's no way around it. He's just gonna trade it. So I think you just go face again. I doubt he's gonna... I mean, he could realistically attack in Gorgonzormo, but honestly, it's probably not gonna matter. So I think you Gorgonzormo in face. You're really not playing around anything if you trade, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get it what you're saying, definitely. I thought it's just taking away one threat.
Yeah, but it's not really a threat. We're the threat. He's a control deck. We're the aggressor. What the fuck is this? Is this
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this guy's completing a quest or some nonsense. You cannot realistically be playing this shit. Some kind of Highlander deck, surely.
Open. It's an Highlander quest, definitely.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Well, we are very limited in options. Crusader, well, we don't really have a lot of minions on board to activate it, so I feel it's a waste. But then you probably tell me different, because it's something...
kind of a waste, but with a hand like this, it's kind of okay. Because in the end of the day, you're still going to chip away a little bit of damage. And nowadays, you can even stack the auras, so
yeah,
you will be able to get double aura next turn, potentially.
True.
So I think we play one right now. If it doesn't pan out, you have another one for later when it does.
I would have ended up playing the aura because
think that's
the
what we're
other
doing as well.
this one is too soon. 2 cost
Technically,
minions.
it could work out, but I'd rather go with the aura indeed. And face. Face. How in the world would you trade a 3-2 into a 1-2? What's the reasoning?
Or did you meant to go face?
Of course. Why would you ever trade a 1-2 do nothing on the board?
It's a mage. They don't have any buffs.
Like, if it's a shaman, I guess I can get behind it, but
yeah.
against a mage, fuck is a mage doing with a fucking 1-2? You just ran face, man. You missed 3 damage there.
Shit.
There was no way around
yeah.
him not trading there instead. Like, he was always making that trade.
Yeah, that
is minus 3 damage for you right there.
That was a massive learning curve right there. Oof.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Right, Crusader right now is not a good idea because one of them dies anyway. And I don't have follow-up on turn 6 right now. So
either way, before we start thinking too much, I think you start off with the snake hole so you can really see the cards you have this turn. That's interesting.
I would go cheese into cheese and hero buff.
It's either that or it's either another Crusader Aura, not because it's good this turn, but because it allows it a delicious cheese into flash sale next turn.
What do you think?
Play the delicious cheese hero power, go face quickly. Okay, decently statted minions right there. Okay, we have one more Crusader Aura as is. At turn 5, this guy should not have any great AoE. He does have the coin, however, so Blizzard is in standard, right? Haven't seen that card in so long.
Yeah, that's standard.
That ain't it. That's fine. Easy. Okay, so another learning experience there. If a minion is not having an effect on the board, if a minion you have on the board is not requiring you to protect it as much as you can, like let's say a gold banner, there's very, very little reason for you to be trading things that the opponent is just gonna trade into your shit anyway. Like that 1-2 was
that was a bad
trade. The biggest example of you never trade that. Like literally 100% never trade that. So you have apparently you have this issue of over trading that definitely is going to be costing you games if you just keep on trading every single thing that the opponent plays. You're just not going to close games fast enough, and you're just allowing the opponent to have extra shots at getting random bullshit removal, or just top decking removal, or just getting mana enough for their removal.
100%.
So this is a fundamental misconception you have right now that you definitely need to start working on. So that you can start closing games before the opponent actually starts getting access to their really good removal.
Amazing that we get to the point where I'm struggling at by just a couple of games. Right now, I'm gonna.
That's what coaching does, man. Like 1 hour of coaching literally saves you months of playing on your own and repeating the mistakes over and over again and just reinforcing them in yourself.
I'm gonna chuck the Sea Giant away, and I want to keep the rest.
Against the Rogue, I'm not sure Ziliax is gonna pan out. I think you remove the big men. Keep the 2 mana and the 4 mana just. But yeah, Ziliax used to be an OP card to keep because you basically played for 0 mana with Showdown, but now since they got it nerfed, you actually have to build that whiteboard yourself, so it's not as easy to do. Sith Mage still looking good? Perhaps. Haven't seen any of those, but they did get a little bit of support now, didn't they? Okay, what do you do?
Roger's Protector.
I think so too. What do you think we're doing in the next few turns? Because I have a
Uh,
reason why we're not
yeah,
collecting
yeah.
2-drop right now.
Yeah. Okay. Next turn, I want to put one mining casualties down, and then I'm gonna coin out flash sale.
Not really, but let's righteous for now. I mean, you could. Now that you said it, you could do that as well. Play the righteous. But you could also consider turn 3 double 2-dropping mining casualties because it's sticky as hell. And that would be basically guaranteed decent flash sale for us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do you want to do here?
I'm still, yeah, mining.
I think so too.
No, or high-low, just in case we don't draw into any buffs.
I mean, you don't need all of the buffs. We already have one buff, so it's decent enough for you. So we have time to trigger it later. I think it's mining casualties and we go face here. The only downside to going face would be if he got lucky, 16% chance of him getting the buff 2 damage. But you know what? Trade it. Trade it because it's trade. We're trading because we know for a fact he got a 1-mana treasure in his hand, and if that 1-mana treasure is the +2 damage, he would have been able to trade very easily there, whereas without a minion on the board, odds of him actually having a minion to play were not that high. Okay, what do you want to do now?
Okay, I would. It's definitely worth the coin, 100%.
Should
I would probably put in, if I would be by myself right now, I would put down high-low because I haven't gotten the buff yet, and I would trade on the board and go with the other one on face.
What is the point of trading with this board, though?
Sorry?
What's the point of trading with this board? What is he gonna do that is gonna make the trade feel good or bad for you? I don't think he can do anything that
Nothing.
amazing. Coin out both the 2-drops and just go face with everything, I think.
So kind of mining and high-low.
Yes, quickly. And it's hi-ho. For the record. Demon Hunters are not getting, cards are not getting removed. What do you mean, Pisna? Rotation only happens on April. Do you think tourist cards are getting removed?
Yeah.
They remain, man. What do you mean? Okay. What are you thinking here?
I will go for flash sale.
I still believe Flash Sale is the better play indeed, even though we have a finale boogie down right now. I think a 4-man Flash Sale is better than that.
Gives
Getting
us
yourself a
more-
bunch of
more
2-3s on
value.
the board protects it from random bullshit like Fan of Knives, like who knows what this
Yeah.
guy's playing, probably doesn't. But it does protect you against a lot of AoEs, like 2 damage AoE, quick draw and bullshit, so
Yeah.
Flash Sale in face. And you definitely are not killing this 6-4 because you give him the snake, basically. The 4-mana, the legendary reward. They will work for the current expansion. Do you even realize what kind of madness it would be to balance out every time having different 2-class cards? No, they're gonna remain the exactly same. They're only gonna be tourist cards, only allow you to have access to Pharaohs and Paradise cards. Okay, what do you want to do?
Okay, so we are definitely way off lethal. Well, by 8. I can see that it's 2/3/3, so a prism wouldn't be bad. I can completely
It's
clear
not
his
the worst,
board.
but I think we should remain at Crusader Aura because you also have the 1/1 idiots being able to trade. So what you do here is you play the 4-mana Crusader Aura. Quickly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Use one
played.
Death Rattle Silverhand into the 6/2.
Sorry, come again.
One Death Rattle into the 6/2, come on. One of the minions into the 6/2. Use the ghoul that comes out of it into the 4/3. And go face with everything else. There you go. Tons of damage. We dealt with most of this shit. And we managed to stick an even better board.
Whoa! Okay, I need to rewatch this.
Yeah, the benefit of the ghouls with the aura is just insane, you know? The ghouls are just very, very good in the deck. Because you get to abuse the aura twice in a turn, basically.
Yeah.
It's like Wind Fury, you know? Okay, this guy found some bullshit removal, it seems. Lame. Okay, this is rough. Joke's on you, we're not playing minions.
Candle mudslider.
Okay, well, since we're cog blocked, hero power into boogie down sounds best idea. Let's make sure the hero power first to get the finale out of it. And I'd say everything goes phase. These are dying, but they are 6 damage, so dropping this guy on 10 is probably better than trading worthless shit. It's not looking very great for us, not gonna lie, but at least we do stick a board right now, so this Amidas might come in handy. Your aura is lasting one more turn.
Oh, we still got the beam.
Shit. Could have AoE here. He heals. Come on, cog block yourself with the 6-mana dragon. Yep, that's how they're locked. Would have been insane to balance that shit if they have to consider 2 class combinations each expansion. Like, imagine. They can barely balance the game as is. Imagine shooting themselves in the foot that way. Okay, this guy's getting a lot of removal, isn't he? Okay, he did get cog blocked by the Sunspot. Yeah, going for us, which is nice. Yeah, this is not looking very peachy for us right now.
Nope.
The fuck are you doing, Step Bro? Okay. The only way we win this game if he loses it for us, it seems. This Snake Coil into tradable could end up being a showdown and the answer to all our problems. Let's try that. Tradable.
He lost a lot of good cards. Okay.
Tradable.
I'm completely lost right now.
Tradable the Snake Oil, man. That's why I'm here. There you fucking go. This is what I was talking about, but you weren't listening for a second there. Played a showdown, 0 mana Ziliax as well. Wait, it's not 0. Wait.
Yep.
2 mana Prismatic Beam. Rush the 3/3. Rush the 7/3 and go face with 1. Tradable to Snake Oil. Go face and tradable.
And what?
Go face and tradable. What do you mean? What? There's literally 2 actions left in the game. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I started ahead on that turn because we needed to get the extra information with the card draw because our hand was dead in the water. So that's why I was insisting on tradabling the thing first so we can see if we can get the showdown, and the showdown really helped there. I was literally
Right.
saying that Showdown is gonna destroy this man's whole career, and it actually came. God damn it, man, stop it. Remember, what are you thinking here?
I'm just kind of tempted to go like literally dump everything. Must go Penna Miracle,
I
go
think that's
Penna.
what we're doing as well. It draws you a lot of cards, and it also has a big chance of sticking a good
Yeah.
board for Amita's follow-up turn, or you can just top deck another Aura, Flash Sale, plenty of things. So yeah, play everything on the boards.
So must gold.
All of the small
No.
minions, yeah. All of the small cards. And I think we're just going face as well.
I smell gold in them there. I smell gold in them there.
Okay, I like the positioning. I don't know if you did it intentionally, but that's exactly how you should be.
Certainly did. I
I think
listened.
you go face here.
Go face.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be healing him for 8 here. If we had a good trade, sure, but we don't. And next turn with Amidas, we should. Okay, plenty of card draw here. Another Prismatic Beam is still in the deck for this Showdown to have company. Fuck. Who the fuck runs this shit? Man, this guy's having a pile of garbage deck and he's winning with it too. This is not a guaranteed full clear. But it is. No, it's not.
No.
Assassinate!
That's a bummer. Nothing a Showdown can't fix. What are you thinking here?
Definitely something to get rid of York. So Showdown, definitely. That's 3, leaving us with 6. So maybe even, first of all, Snake Oil.
I'm not sure about the Snake Oil this time because you do have Hi-Ho and that curves out well. Hi-Ho, Showdown, Flash Sale. The problem is we're gonna have to take 7 damage, dropping us down to 4, and we're against the rogue, so he can definitely punish us. Maybe you do tradable. Tradable, yes.
So what do you think?
Tradable.
So
Tradable to Snake Oil, man. Why is this taking so long? What the fuck? There you go. Okay, put down the 1 mana. Put down the Showdown. Put down the Flash Sale. The free attacks into the 4-4. Rush into the 4-4. I think your face has to attack into Yogg plus a 4-5, and the 4-5 can kill another free. Your face kills Yogg. You are definitely trying to wreck my nerves there, man. Like you are.
the problem is from when
You
you
like
see
that
it,
rope animation, don't you?
I don't say I love it, but it takes a time.
And we're dead.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fudge.
Yeah,
Oh well, this guy
okay.
had a little bit too much of the good
These
stuff
what
against
it
us.
is.
He had plenty of removal over and over again, and yeah, random bullshit decks tend to do that against us. Let's not forget, Hearthstone is a 50-50 game. In order for somebody to win, somebody has to lose, and whenever you go on a serious win streak, you just end up facing a random bullshit deck like this, and if the game wants you to lose against a deck like that, it kind of does. Kind of helps you along that path. Really feels like that. Yeah, it feels like you're not understanding. When I say tradable, it means use the Snake Oil and tradable it back into the deck. I'm saying tradable because I don't want to say trade. Because if I say trade the Snake Oil, sometimes you're just going to trade the Miracle Salesman on the board, you know? So that's why I'm using this unique word, tradable, meaning shuffle the card back into your deck so we can see the extra card.
Now I know.
Okay. Alrighty, man. Well, it was a pleasure to be chatting with you. We definitely had a lot of progress, a lot of teachable moments, a little bit of misplays at the end, but I can totally understand where you're coming from. I really overwhelmed you at the end, so yeah, don't feel awkward about it. Happens to the best of us. Like I said, even I did some miserable plays, like forgetting to attack, forgetting to hero power, all of that nonsense back when I was doing co-ops. So yeah.